Hello, folks. This is Steve AB4L. This computer was busy rendering something, so I decided to read one of my favorite websites. Nothing in this episode is a promotion, nor is it a recommendation. Bleeping computer, because I like to see about what kind of hacking is going on. Microsoft's name has been in the news a lot lately. Say LinkedIn accounts hacked in widespread hijacking campaign. Now, if you've been following my hacking videos, hacking investigation, hacking curiosity, hacking keeping up with the hacking news videos. That a lot of times when I try to go to LinkedIn to look at somebody's LinkedIn page, they do that security check on me. And I've said in a past video, the reason why they're doing it and they still won't let me in is they've been having trouble. Well, here's the confirmation. Who owns LinkedIn? Do you know? I'm assuming you know what LinkedIn is. Let's say I'm a computer professional, or I'm a plumbing inventor, or I'm a teacher at a high school, and I want the world to know how smart I am, who I am, where I am, what I've been doing. In case I need to jump jobs, they can say, hey, look there, see? I'm important. I'm on LinkedIn. It's like your curriculum vitae online worldwide available. Curriculum vitae, CV. That's what language? From 2,000 years ago? Curriculum, you know what that means. Vitae of my life. Who owns LinkedIn? And LinkedIn's so big that usually companies have their own LinkedIn. The one that's just www.linkedin.com. So if you are an Israeli, yours is on il.linkedin.com. If you're Indian, it's in.linkedin.com. Can I think of another one starting with an I? Oh, if you're Italian, it.linkedin.com. What do you think it is for Romania? See how my mind works? LinkedIn.com. I've never done this before. It got me redirected back to this. So they don't want me to look at the front page. All right, I tried. See, I'm constantly experimenting. Who owns LinkedIn? That was the search. Oh, right there. Microsoft, in December 2016, Microsoft completed its acquisition of LinkedIn, bringing together the world's leading professional cloud and the world's leading professional network. About LinkedIn. That's where they got it from. So that's authentic. And what's it? The URL is about.linkedin.com. Oh, wait a minute. Company page. They wouldn't let me go. Now, it's got a redirect. And I'm going to take off that much because it says what the source of the arrival. If I do that, it's the same thing about India. Okay. See, now I want to experiment. I'm already off topic. LinkedIn, see, this is their own professional page. LinkedIn, software development, Sunnyvale, California, 24 million followers. Overview about us. Founded in 2003, LinkedIn connects the world professionals to make them more productive. I explained that. And successful, with more than 850 members worldwide, so you probably have to pay them, including executives from every Fortune 500 company. LinkedIn's the world's largest professional network. The company has a diversified business model with revenue coming from talent solutions, marketing solutions, sales solutions, and premium subscription products. Headquartered in Silicon Valley, LinkedIn has offices across the globe, like in India, Italy, Romania. Does Google have a LinkedIn page? Does Amazon have a LinkedIn page? Yes! Okay? I just want to show you that LinkedIn really is in a certain sense a key corporation in keeping the world going. LinkedIn accounts hacked in widespread hijacking campaign. So you heard me read the boasting. 850 million. Did I get that right? 850 million subscribers, people advertising themselves. LinkedIn is being targeted in a wave of account hacks, resulting in many accounts being locked out for security reasons. You remember how recently I've shown you over and over again how I try to go to somebody's LinkedIn page and they put this thing there to test if I'm a human, and even when I do the test right, they still won't do anything for me because they're still not sure if I'm in there to hack them or if I'm real. And I don't think they've been under attack just from 2 days ago. Attack. As reported today by Cyberint, this is actually the reason why I'm doing this. We're going to get to that one. Many LinkedIn users have been complaining about the account takeovers, so people get in. So like they steal your YouTube channel, they steal your Amazon account, they steal your bank account, they steal your LinkedIn account. Many LinkedIn users have been complaining about the account takeovers or lockouts. I can't log in. I do that security thing and it still won't let me in. I wonder if the ones where I was trying to go to and I really did pass the test, but they won't let me see the page because the hijacker has locked them out to screw that person over so they can't advertise themselves and let the world know what a genius they are. And the inability to resolve the problems through LinkedIn support. This is the first time I'm reading this far. I think I got it right. I think people who were trying to log into their accounts got the same stupid puzzle to prove they're humans, and then after they, quote, passed it, it just sits there and does nothing. It's because they can't get into their accounts. And even though they communicate with LinkedIn support, support can't fix it? Really? People on the inside, that's what's implied. People on the inside can't? All right, LinkedIn support. LinkedIn help. We're here to help. First time I've ever seen this page. Change or add an email address. Reset your password. Cancel LinkedIn Premium subscription. Close your account. LinkedIn public profile visibility. Apply for jobs at LinkedIn. And then they've got help topics here. Other ways we can help. Please sign in. No, I can't sign in. Okay? Now, this person who we'll get to in a second, some have even been pressured into paying a ransom to regain control or faced with permanent deletion of their accounts. Now, what I'm guessing about that is, I don't know what the fees at LinkedIn are, but I'm going to guess that means that if they got in one time, you're going to probably have to pay extra to get the account done again. You're going to have, when you want to do it again, somehow LinkedIn is going to go look and say, but we already have your account. Who are you? While LinkedIn has not yet issued an official announcement, it appears that their support response time has lengthened. Oh, that means that with 850 million accounts, the hackers have really gone to town on it, and they don't have enough people to answer the million people who are having trouble with their account. I'm guessing at a number. I'm reading between the lines. With reports of high volume of support requests, the hackers are plowing through the back end. And wait a minute. And who owns LinkedIn? Why, the big boy, Microsoft, headed by the world's top geniuses. Anyway, it said it was reported today by Cyberint, and there's a link. I noticed they kind of changed their style, that they now have gotten into actually having a direct link early in the article to where they were getting their information that they're regurgitating in their format. Because what happens, now that's not plagiarism. I go and look at that website every day to pick out topics that I think are interesting, and then I go to the source. I don't go wandering around the web. I use them as a kind of channeler. All right, so this is Cyberint. I don't remember coming to this website before. All right, this is the picture. It's on the Cyberint website. It's at the top of the article. That's the style, attractive graphics. So this is her regular one, I'm guessing, and anytime she writes a blog article, they just fill in a new title to what it is. But her name is Coral Tayar. Now, when I looked at her name, especially the family name, what's the first country that came to mind? Come on, if you've been watching my episodes, Israel. Now, it's not coral, like coral sea, coral in the sea. It's coral. Put the emphasis on the second. And I'm guessing, not by looking at it, but in a little bit by looking at her, that her family immigrated from not Europe to Israel, not Europe, based on the family name and even her personal name. But when I opened this, I saw the link to the image. And I don't have to go any further than the link data to prove that she's Israeli. Oh, I told you I was doing some rendering work. So we take the end of the link, and I got to make it big enough for you to see. We'll make it bigger than that. So the actual name of the image file at CyberInt is Shai Yitzhak, CFO, Chief Financial Officer, 29 in his collection of images. Shai, I said it wrong, Yatzig. I said Yitzhak. Yitzhak. Shai is a common male Israeli name. Yatzik, kind of Hebrew, maybe Russian or Polish background. So this is not named after her, but that's a second hint that it's Israel. This is how I do things, folks. I let my mind wander around a little bit, and I do a little brainstorming to figure it out. So just for the fun of it, this is the first time I'm doing this. Shai Yitzhaki, founder and managing partner of Global Horizons Group. Yitzhak Shai, United States, LinkedIn profile. Shai Yitz. See, let me show you what they're doing. I told you that when I first read it off, my mind played a game on me. Now remember, I was in Israel 50 years ago for a total of 4 years and 1 war. I said Yitzhak. So they're going to Shai Yitzhaki. There's someone else named Yitzhak Shai. Yitzhak Shai, and it is Hebrew on Facebook. And it shows it in Hebrew. And then there's these other names. Shai Yitzhak. Now, the deal is, even the search engine doesn't know anybody just with Yatzik. And it's having the same problem I had when I looked at it. I mispronounced the name to what I thought. I've known so many Yitzhaks in Israel when I was there. Common name back then, still is. Yitzhak Rabin, former Prime Minister of Israel. Yatzik family history. There's one Yatzik family living in Michigan. That's how common the name is. That's how common the name is. One family living in Michigan. And the rest of them don't refer to anybody. Here we go. We got one, but it's on LinkedIn. Do you see how far down it was before they would actually have one if somebody's name was actually spelled that way? I still say they're Israeli. Okay? So let me close a few links and let's find out where they are. So where is CyberInt? Oh, I didn't have to go any further than the thing on the side. Contact us. Offices. Where's the first place, upper left-hand corner, where's the first place they list? Petah Tikva, Israel. Plano, Texas. Boston, Massachusetts. London, Singapore, Tokyo. 17 Ha Mefalsim Street, Petah Tikva. I don't know why they have a dash in there, but oh, you see how this guy got to work? There's cars parked along here. There's a big parking lot there. And it is presumably in this building. It's got a big parking lot. And if we go down here, just to show you what Israel's like, this is January 2019. I saw something I want to look at. Yeah, that's what I thought. What I've noticed about the changing map of Israel through especially the satellite view over time, because I keep going back and looking at things in Israel. Do you see how they're putting up yet another building here? Let me see how far down the street I got to go before I see some more building cranes. This is August 2022. I'm going down the street. This is August 2022. Oh, look at this. They're doing something here. Somebody's putting up something. And the reason why I went here is that I was looking and I thought I saw a building crane off in the distance. Yeah, there's one up here, right there. When I say building, I mean construction crane. We're just going through Petah Tikva. When I was in Israel, do you think any of these skyscrapers were there? In Petah Tikva? Look at this building here. Look, we're just going down the street, August 22. What are they doing here? I'm just going down the road. Oh, that looks nice. Oh, that's the power grid. Look at these skyscrapers. Do you think they were there? When I was in Israel 50 years ago, I'll bet you there wasn't a building over 5 stories high in Petah Tikva, and it would have been an apartment building. Now, you see, this is off the topic, right? But I like the Roman... Oh! January 2019. Now, you understand what it is. The computer has all these different times when they went out there with the Street View car. And once I passed over a line, given that what side of the street I'm on and what intersection, they bumped me back in time. Now, there's skyscrapers down in the background, but there's these building cranes here. They've got the foundation of something here. They've got this one going up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn around. January 2019, August 2022. Now, did you see how this changed? And this is 2 Moshe Dayan Street. You know who Moshe Dayan is. Okay. So this and this is what the building cranes were doing. When I was in Israel, a lot of people worked in non-technical jobs. The country was developing. The big immigration from the former Soviet Union and all of Lithuania really began, and it surged to the point that today lots of things in Israel are not only in Hebrew and Arabic, which are the 2 official languages, but you'll almost invariably find there's also an added Russian. Now, a majority of the Russian Jews didn't go to Israel. They came to places like the United States and Canada and London. And why are they building all of these big skyscrapers? Office buildings. What are people doing in there? Let me put it another way. See, my mind is wandering, but I want to show you something I think about her. Reading scores in grade school falling. Go.com. Math and reading scores for 13-year-olds lowest in a decade. The steady decline which has occurred between 2020 and 2023 shows a drop in math and reading scores for the average 13-year-old and heralds a troubling trend as students recover from pandemic-era virtual learning. The long-term assessment compares to... They're talking about the United States. You heard what I just read. Now, (2019 to 2022). If the reading and math scores in Israel were in a nosedive like they are in the States, would they be building buildings like this? Think about what sorts of... These are not apartment buildings, folks. These are office buildings. What kind of people do you put in them? And they gave her address as being in one of the big ones too. And these buildings weren't there when I was there 50 years ago. There's a message in this. Hi, would you like to explore what we are doing at Cyberlink? So this is the article. In recent weeks, the CyberInt research team has observed an alarming emerging trend. An ongoing and successful hacking campaign is targeting LinkedIn accounts, all following a consistent method. This campaign is currently affecting individuals worldwide. I'm glad I found this article because it explains what's been going on when I've tried to look at people's LinkedIn pages, and they're doing that stupid stuff to me. This is sewing it together. Sometimes you have to remember what's been going on for the last month or so. Resulting in a significant number of victims losing access to their accounts. Some have even pressured to pay ransom or different wording, permanent deletion of their accounts, while blah, blah, blah. Many individuals are reaching out to LinkedIn, okay, and now she's showing presumably Twitter stuff, now called X. The CyberInt research team has been able to reveal a notable increase not just in conversations about hacked accounts in social media, but also the frequency of searches for LinkedIn support and advice regarding the recommended actions when an account is compromised. Our analysis using Google Trends we're answering what people sitting in those buildings do. Google Trends. Trends.google.com. This is the first time I think I've ever come to this. If I've come to this, I don't remember it. Explore what the United States is searching for right now. Dive deeper. You probably have to pay. Explore issues and events in detail curated by the Trends data team. When you've got a YouTube account and you are making videos, in one of the pages of the account, they show you the trends in watch time and click through and all that, so that you can supposedly better guide how you make your videos, what you make them about, how long you make them, what sort of things you do during the video that people click away. The top trending animal in Fresco, CA. The Cleveland, Ohio area had green goodness salad as its top trending recipe. Rap was the Jonesboro, Arkansas area's top search music genre. Global trends, Freightgeist, whatever that, conjuring up Halloween's most popular costumes. All right, so they're advertising themselves. Advanced Google Trends, basic Google Trends. Explore what the United Kingdom is searching for right now. I can't look at it. Okay, so she uses this. Is it deep? I don't know. I have a feeling that Google Trends, if you pay enough money, you can get some pretty in-depth information by indirectly. You see, you have to wander around looking, thinking of ideas of ask, what's the trend on this topic? What's the trend on that topic? Then you start to converge. You're brainstorming it, and then you write this. Our analysis using Google Trends reveals a significant surge in the past 90 days. Shazam! That matches my complaints going back over time about what's been happening. And when I tried to go and look at people's pages on LinkedIn, bingo! This is the first time I'm reading this, folks. The past 90 days in volume of Google searches related to hacked account campaign search queries such as LinkedIn account hack or LinkedIn account recovery have experienced a substantial upward trend as depicted in Figure 2, while the term breakout in place of... So she's reprinting what she got from Google Trends. Oh, look at this. CyberInt. Uncover your compromised credentials from the deep and dark web. Fill in your business email to start. But this is a come on. In one of my computers, I already have something that does that automatically. But they need to get you to sign in with them. Uncover your compromise. I'm not promoting anything, folks. We're looking at what their style is, what people in those new high-rises do, instead of out there picking oranges like I did when I was there, or bananas like I did when I was there 50 years ago, and avocados. Uncover your compromised credentials from the deep and dark web. Fill in your business email to start. See, that way, if you were just wandering through and you've been resisting actually responding to their entreaties to what would you really like to do, they're going to get you to fill in your business email so they can start hounding you. All they're going to do is subscribe you to somebody else that I already get directly with an extension in my browser. I agree to CyberInt's terms of use and privacy statement. See for yourself. I hereby agree to subscribe to receive news, updates, and offers from CyberInt. They want to beat me over the head with nonstop advertisements until I buy something from them. This is not derogatory. This is what they're doing. Every angle. Oh, they do that at Amazon. Oh, they do that at Microsoft. Oh, they do that at YouTube. Attack method. Temporary account lock. Okay, but we're not interested in that. Campaign motive, what can you do? You can read the article for yourself. And they want me to do more stuff here because I've been hanging around too long. Okay, so now we go. The author is Coral Tayar. Let's just do a Google search. She has a LinkedIn Israel account. They know her in an organization known as theorg.com. She's on Instagram. We already know that there's what she looks like. There she is. Move it. Oh, that's the big one right now. There was an article today about how IBM has really got pounded because they were using the Move It stuff too. Not just IBM. In the last week, hundreds of companies have been hacked by way of the move it thing. Hundreds. Intelligence analyst, cyber threat, supply chain, TikTok. Do you think that's her? Oh, it's got her first name. So this is her on TikTok. No content. So she's got 31 followers, 3 likes, 66 following, no bio yet. No content. This user has not published any videos. There she is. She's waving at us. The user liked videos. The ones she liked, it's private. Get lost. We're just doing a background search. You can't hide anymore, folks. Now, there's somebody called Miriam, which is also a typical Israeli name. That's a biblical name, isn't it? In Coral Fast people search Miriam Tayar, 40 years old, lived in Coral Springs, Florida. Nobody can hide. Ancestry, Tayar family tree, Nabil Saad El Tayar, North Africa. I was correct, not European. SoundCloud. See, I'm just looking to see Cyber Int, security senses. Okay, so they're reproducing something that she wrote. Coral Gables, Florida. I'm just looking. How common is the name? There's the bleeping computer mention of her. And then it gets off into Indonesia. I'm looking to see, here's something. Facebook, it's Hebrew up here. It's got her name at One Republic. Let's do a search on that. And whatever it is, images, there's the image. I'm just seeing if, all right, let me go back. Videos. One Republic's I Ain't Worried version, So I think what it is, but it's in Hebrew. Hang on. I'm just letting my mind wander and figuring out who she is. So what do? You go up here, you go down to this. This is the translation. You drop it in. It is. I thought I saved that enough. Copy. Why won't it let me copy? Translate this page. There's something about it wants to. Okay, so we're not interested in the video. The moment when the singer of One Republic films the concert for you. The singer of One Republic. Is this a band that... See how they keep doing that crap? This is what the web's got to be. Everybody's got to stick their finger in your eyes. Got to get attention. That's how they make money. Pardon me for yelling. So there's something about it that she liked because it's got # Coral Tayar at One Republic. Oh, Yediot Ahronot. It's on Yediot latest news. That's Hebrew for latest news. And they think that my primary language is French for some reason. Can you see that they kept flashing this business up here? They offered to me to do it into French. Why are they doing that? I can't remember the last time I even looked at something. Shall we try to go to her LinkedIn page? You see what it's IN here? LinkedIn. Ta-da! See, I'm just having fun. Cybersecurity researcher at Cyber Inc., Israel, 2,000 followers, more than 500 connections. Her activity this is her latest one. Then she's had another one where she was talking about it. All right, for whatever reason, I think she's probably linking this from different places. Let's see what her background is. Do you think she's ever been in the Israeli army? Do you think she's ever been in a certain unit? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Cyber in 2 years, 9 months. She's been on the job for a while. Security researcher, present 4 months, so she's now at rank of security researcher, which means she's proved herself. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, yeah, this makes sense. Senior cyber threat intelligence analyst. She's the one that figures out what's going on and how to figure out what's going on and where it's happening. And she did that for 1 year and 2 months. And before that, for 2 years and 6 months, she was also from December 2020. When were they building that building? December 2020, cyber threat intelligence analyst. So how would she get moved up to senior? Because she produced. Got it? Because she produced results. You got 6 people in the room. Their job is all the same job title, and they're supposed to be doing this. And this one person over here, for every one report of these people a week, this one she's doing 4 a week, and they like them. Oh, wait a minute. Here it is. 2014 to 2016, 2 years while she's in the military. Israel Defense Forces lead trainer, military intelligence. Lead trainer, military intelligence. Israel Defense Forces. And she went to the Academic College of Tel Aviv Yafo, so Bachelor of Science in Information Technology, 2017 to 2020. So that means that she was drafted out of high school. We can guess her age. In 2014, she was 18 years old. Okay? So she's about 27, 28 years old now. After she got out of the military and while she got her first job, she also was going to school. And of course, she's full professional. She probably wrote that article in English herself. That's what that means, full professional proficiency. And of course, she grew up speaking Hebrew. She doesn't mention any other languages, but it depends on what generation her parents were. If her parents were second generation Israeli and they were from North Africa, the chances of them speaking any Arabic at home is almost zero. But she still has a grandma that she had to know some Arabic to talk to her granny, Ima. That may be one of the reasons why they took her into military intelligence. Yeah. You remember a couple of years ago, I did a video about a guy I met, and his parents were from North Africa, and they came as kids to Israel and lived in a mixed village, which means Jewish immigrants from North Africa who would be native Arabic speakers, and Bedouin Arabs who would be native Arabic speakers, and they all speak Hebrew and live in the same village, and your neighbors speak Arabic preferentially, and your parents speak Arabic at home. And so when you go to the army and they need somebody to listen to the enemy who speak Arabic, they take you right into military intelligence. And I'm talking about somebody I met about 4 years ago here in the United States at Jordan Lake. I'll bet you there's something like that in her background. Something like that. She's pretty smart. She's pretty smart. So, that's been my little fun adventure today. I saw the thing here. I just love it. I just love it when anything owned by Microsoft just, They used to be the cutting edge. Bill Gates, he's still the superego, right? But he's no longer with Microsoft. That's the distant past. It's his downstream heritage. And they're under massive attack because there's been repeated, in the last 6 months, repeated reports of hacking, and the Hebrew word is bardak, which comes from Russian, which means whorehouse. Eze bardak. What a mess. That's a way to describe Microsoft. Every branch of it now, including LinkedIn. It's not fun, but it's interesting. And we met another Israeli. They are building all of those office buildings. They got to put people in there to do something and earn money. It isn't they're growing grapefruits and picking them and weeding them between times. They're doing things that are saleable in the modern world that people are willing to pay for. And if they work out a solution for this, especially if they work out a solution ahead of Microsoft and LinkedIn figuring it out, 850 million subscribers. Steve A.B. Foriel, letting his mind wander, brainstorming, and this is called Israel Interest, is the Israel Interest is the heading playlist. When I find yet another Israeli company that I never heard of that does this kind of stuff and fills up those office buildings. Steve A.B. Foriel, just having fun, saying see you in 73.